today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Justin Herbert and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in off a loss in the season. 2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 7. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's Murray. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 13 carries, 65 yards.
Just an all right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Hard to imagine a quarterback like this would be available in a trade. I mean, what an impact he's going to have.
And you know exactly why they went out and got him. They want to win and win big, and he provides that opportunity for them.
McCaffrey. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Back to throw here, Herbert. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
On the slant, he's got Davis. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Herbert. He's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Sean Robinson, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Nevis knocks this one through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw is Murray. And incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Ertz over the middle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. Down to about the 45.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Murray, and his throw here is incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To throw, it's Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they're able to double their lead in this 1st half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Murray now. And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Third and 2, Herbert completes it to Davis. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert now completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Here's Herbert. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Throwing now is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cox. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the 30 on second down, Murray. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Cliff Kingsbury here on 4th down trots out the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Herbert on first down now. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. To the air again, Herbert. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Here we go on 4th. Herbert completes it to Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And bringing it in, it's Davis. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. On second and goal, Herbert. The quick slant caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Mevis knocks this one through. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half with this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half. We'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing on first down is Murray. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Murray going to try to throw on third down, eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first and 10, here's Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And he will be taken down here, and that's certainly not how you draw it up. A clever idea, I guess, to try to return the missed field goal, but it's going to wind up costing him yardage. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started out in Denver. And that game tied 21-all in the second quarter. A lot of offense there. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Tua Tagovailoa, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Dalvin Cook, a touchdown run in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert, he finds his man, complete. It's Graves, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Herbert. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Back to throw. Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Open man is Samuel. Complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Out now Andrew Mevis for the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Mevis knocks this one through. And the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Murray giving to Connor on the option. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Murray caught by the tight end Ertz. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finding Ertz again. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray again. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Murray a give. This is Connor. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Murray going to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. To throw is Murray. Over the middle, it's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cards are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun now from Murray. Ertz over the middle. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. To throw, it's Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's more. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Murray. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Murray to air it out again. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the turnover, here's Herbert. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's caught by Davis. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2nd down and goal. Herbert. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet? Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
And that is well short. Well left to boot. It's no good. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Mevis knocks this one through, and that's going to up the lead to 15-10. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Murray now. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run behind center with Connor, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9, Murray. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. This is McCaffrey on the give. 72 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are right back in this football game. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. After the turnover, here's Murray. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Murray with a 3rd and long. And this will be swung out here for Connor. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Desmond King picks it. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at Samuel. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Herbert. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Herbert.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is fielded at the 27. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Murray now to throw. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Murray now on 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Murray to run again.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Screen pass to Connor. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. They're going to run. Here's Connor, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. McCaffrey following the penalty. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Gets this to Moore.
Calling a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Niners, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.